I'm going to be sharing with you in this video how to automatically let go of pain by following your vision. This is a very controversial topic because a lot of people believe that they have to move deeper into pain in order to release it. Now, oftentimes this can be the case, but I found that we can actually kill two birds with one stone, so to speak, handle two jobs at once, handle that pain, deal with that trauma, deal with that issue, while simultaneously moving towards what your heart actually wants. Let's talk about how to do that in this video, how to remove that pain and go towards what you want at the same time. So if you're new to this channel, what I want you to do is I want you to hit that subscribe button. I want you to hit that notification bell because I do actually post a new video every single day. Also, if you want to work with me one-on-one personally, hit the link that's in the description box of this video to apply for a free consultation. Now, the first thing that I want to share with you in this video in terms of how to understand this concept of moving towards your vision and peeling back all these layers of this unnecessary pain that we don't need is to understand that in my experience, humans are driven by two things: the vision of where they want to go, an exciting, compelling vision that motivates them to go towards something, and the pain of their past and where they are. These two forces are driving human beings every single moment, whether we realize it or not. That's just what's happening. Whether we're conscious of it or not, we're moving towards more alignment, more connection, more ease, and we're peeling back the layers of unnecessary pain. That's the transformation that society is going through continuously, whether we realize it or not. Because in my opinion, creating a situation that produces the same result and has a lot of pain associated with it is, of course, the definition of insanity. Yet, even though a lot of us are conscious that these old ways of being are producing pain and not working, what happens is that we get defensive, we attach our identity to the thing that's causing us pain, and we believe that we have to keep creating this identity that is associated with the trauma or the pain or the negativity or the sadness or whatever. You know what I mean? Now, what's happening is that once you can start to become conscious, first of all, that this is the driving force in terms of where humans are headed, you can start to become conscious of where you're actually creating unnecessary pain in your life, which you can actually overcome this if you look at these two polarities. Sometimes it can be just as simple as to ask ourselves, is this situation, is this person causing me pain or adding ease to my life? Now, it's important to look at that situation from like a broader perspective. Is it just causing you pain because of maybe one particular mood or something that you had that day, or is it overall causing you pain in your life? If something is generally causing you lots of pain and misery, no matter how much you try to resolve that situation, it causes you pain and misery, it might be a good choice to simply let that go and move towards something that is less painful and to own that. You know, there's all this stigma in society where if we found something that simply works for us and helps us to get a better result and feels better, that we're wrong, right? There's guilt and there's shame. I am not allowed to feel peaceful is the conditioning that we have in society. Now, once you understand that we are not only moving towards a vision of more peace and alignment, and that's what's happening, but that's the preferred direction that you seriously want to head in when it comes to developing your life, because that's where the universe is headed. The universe is headed towards more peace and alignment and bliss and ease for all beings, not just you, but the people around you as well. Now, if you can start to look at this, You can look at where in your life can you move towards a vision, an exciting vision, a compelling vision, a vision that's going to motivate you and inspire you, that's going to help you to get up out of that pain, cheerlead yourself out of that pain, and move towards something that is less painful. See, people can inspire you, people can motivate you, but nobody is going to craft that vision for you. And it's not as hard as you think. You just have to, in my experience, as cliche as it sounds, as simple as it sounds, you have to pick a better thought. Abraham Hicks talks about this all the time. When I heard Abraham Hicks talking about this, she's like, just pick a better thought. I used to think it was spiritual, woo-woo nonsense. Now I see that sometimes you just got to pick a better thought. And what do I mean by thought? I mean developing a compelling and exciting future that is, there's no promises. Life is always a risk, but you're going to take that risk because you know that you have faith it's going to be more easeful than the situation that you are in now. This is going to help you to let go of that pain, is to craft that vision, just to think about what is exciting to you now. Now, the second thing that I want to share with you in this video in terms of how to automatically let go of pain by following your highest vision is to ask yourself, what is it that's causing you pain in your life right now? And the question is, do you have to keep doing it? Oftentimes we fall into belief systems and programs that we have to keep doing things and participating in things that are causing us lots of pain, not allowing us to feel aligned. And the question is, do you have to keep doing it? And if you do, how can you make that easier if you believe you have to? How can you make that thing that you believe you have to do a little bit easier? How can you make it easier for yourself? How can you make it easier? Like, if you believe that you have to struggle to get the result, then that's the reality you're going to create. But are you open to the possibility that you can produce the same result with less struggle? You know, this is what the rich people do. The rich people have the same result. They're getting the same income, in fact, triple, quadruple, 10 times more income than the average person, yet they are they expending more energy? Are they stressing their life more? No, in fact, usually the people that understand the energy of money, truly the energy of abundance, they will be less stressed in their life. They'll be working less, but yet they will have more. Why is this the case? Because what's happening is that the people that understand this dynamic of humans being driven by the vision of where they're going and the pain of where they are and who they used to be, what you notice is that you can dedicate your life to this principle of seeing that every single day there's going to be moments where I have to work a little bit hard. There's going to be moments where things are a little bit difficult. But you know what? Every single day I'm going to work towards a little bit more peace and a little bit more alignment. And if I believe I have to do something that's hard, I'm going to get myself into that situation, do it, and then move out of that towards a vision that is more compelling, more exciting, and just to continually move towards more ease and alignment. And then what happens is, this is really the core of the video that most people don't believe, which I found in my experience, is that the pain will naturally start to vanish out of your experience once you commit to that vision. This isn't information and knowledge that's going to be beneficial for everybody, right? Some people need to look at the past, need to look at the pain, they need to do therapy, for example, they need to keep looking at the pain. But in my experience, at some point, at some level of consciousness, there's a realization that you can create the pain again and again. And by looking at it, you're going to create the same experience. And the only way to truly transcend that pain is to not see it as bad, to see it for what it is, and go towards your vision anyways. You know, some people talk to me in my sessions all the time and they ask me, Francis, I have this limiting belief, I have this fear, I have this pain. And you know what I asked them? I asked them, okay, I see that limitation, I see that fear. Well, I can see what's happening. Can you simply see that for what it is and go towards your vision anyways? And then of course, I will say nothing. And I'll let the client sit with that. Because oftentimes we have all these limitations and we believe that this block is the reason why we can't go where we want to go. But actually, it's the belief in the block that stops us from going where we want to go. You can see that limitation, see that fear, and then go towards what you want anyways. And oftentimes when you go towards what you want anyways, what you thought was going to be pain and misery and suffering, it was actually that old program talking. Or when you go towards the vision, it's a lot easier, it's a lot more aligned. Yeah, it was a little bit, you're a little bit in the unknown, but yet it's easier. And it's not necessarily in your comfort zone, yet it produces a better result. And it is easier in a way. It feels less painful than holding on to that comfort zone. You're out of your comfort zone, yet it's somehow easier. How is that the case? Because attaching to your comfort zone can produce a lot of pain. Consistently moving towards your vision, honoring your comfort zone at the same time, the pain will naturally fade away in your life in a way that's quite astonishing. Honestly, I've tried so many things in my life to handle the pain points that I have in my experience and the traumas that I was dealt with, so to speak, as I was born into this world. And one of the most powerful things that have ever truly worked for me was to drop everything that I knew about spirituality and to focus on my vision, to focus on what feels better. When my mentor has asked me before, what works for you? It's not about like all these beliefs and these dogmas and these ideologies. You can have ideas, you can have your vision, but on the way to that vision, what is working and what is causing you more pain? I'm just going to say right now, you have full permission to remove anything out of your experience that is seemingly causing you pain and that you can't transcend or resolve. Stop focusing on it. And you can find that it can resolve completely, or you can get to a higher state of consciousness, a more grounded state of consciousness, where either by the time you get to that problem, you have a higher vantage point to solve that issue, or by the time you go back to that issue, the issue has resolved itself because you stopped feeding it energy. Those are the two things that happen in my experience. Either you can see a higher solution that you weren't able to see when you're fixated on it, or it solves itself. And this is just the message that I have for you in this video, is to share with you an alternative solution that most people in society are not open to because they believe they have to keep focusing on the pain. And I know that this is a controversial topic, but it's been so valuable for me that I felt called to share it with you here to potentially give you a path that is aligned towards your vision, that can also remove all that trauma and your pain from your life at the same time. And that might sound unbelievable. That's really the craft of coaching. That's the craft of awakening. Honestly, that's the craft of helping somebody truly, in my opinion, is to help the person see what they want to step into next, and then removing all those limitations and blocks and traumas, which in my opinion, trauma is simply a vibration or emotion that is out of alignment with where you want to go. Now, of course, this can come up sometimes, but the key in my experience is not to get attached to that and just see it as a block towards where you're going, not as a trauma, not as a problem, not that there's something wrong. It's just, yep, this is the emotion. It's just the past. It's not me. It is just the past. The pain of who you used to be is just the past. It is not who you are, nor is it where you're going. So what is that pain in your life? Can you remove it? As simple, can you do something as simple as just remove it and focus on your vision instead? Now, the third and final thing that I want to share with you in this video, in terms of how to automatically let go of pain by following your highest vision, is number 3. I have another question for you actually, which is, what is an exciting future for you? With less pain, more ease, and more alignment. What is that for you? What is an exciting vision that you can sense that your higher self, and I say higher self in a true way, but I just say it in that way because some people don't resonate with that terminology, but it is like a higher version of you. It's a version of you that is thinking greater than where you are, right? If you want to become something greater, you have to think greater than where you currently are. What got you to this point now will not get you to the next level in your life. Simple as that. What got you to this current point, whatever set of patterns got you here, will not get you there. So what is exciting for you? What vision do you have in your mind that's exciting to you? That raises your vibration, so to speak, that raises your state, that makes you feel a little bit more excited, and something that actually motivates you. What is that for you? Once you identify what that is, whether it's an affirmation, whether it is some sort of an idea, whether it's something you want to manifest, whether it's a person, whether it's health, whether it's more money, whether it's just anything that excites you, that gets you out of this slump that you might be in. Maybe you're not in any slump, but this is just useful information for you to help you move towards your vision even more as you already have been. This video is going to be supportive no matter where you really are, whether you're in pain, whether you're already going towards your vision, or you don't know your vision and you're just in the pain. Doesn't matter. This is universal, timeless knowledge. And what I'm encouraging you to do, so to speak, is to think about what is that vision for you? What is that exciting vision for you? What will help you to get out of that pain? I encourage you to test simply focusing on that as much as possible and being open to the possibility, as it was for me, as it is for me, that that pain will be transmuted and alchemized into that new vision. And you'll notice that once again, you are a divine creator of your experience. And with that, I conclude this video. Once again, if you want to work with me one-on-one personally, hit the link that's in the description box of this video to apply for a free consultation. It's also going to be in the comments of this video as well. Also, leave a like on this video only if you want to, because I do believe that every single person on this planet does deserve to know that they are divine creators of their reality and experience, and actually they can manifest their reality and do so in the most effortless and easeful way possible, helping themselves and helping others in the process as well. And hitting that like button does help the YouTube algorithm push the videos out to more people, and that would be greatly appreciated. As always, enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video.